Hey guys, today's the day. Today we're going to be touching base on my thoughts on Call of Duty Zombies at the moment and just have a quick little natter about my thoughts on Black Ops 6 Zombies now that we have all 4 DLC maps on offer and the game's full life cycle is seemingly available to the world now, as well as talk about, the Black Ops 7 to be and what the state is of this game mode at the moment. So I haven't been completely vocal on my thoughts on Black Ops 6 until this very video, but what I will say is Black Ops 6 was honestly better than I expected it would be. I feel like Black Ops 6 had more promising zombie maps than Cold War, and again, obviously Black Ops 6 is stronger than the previous 2 zombie modes before it, but that's not really saying much. So the only modern or new zombies game that I can really compare BO6 to is Cold War, because realistically those zombie games are fairly similar in how they function, with the point system, with the weapon rarities, with basically everything. How I feel is that Black Ops 6 is an improved Cold War in a few ways. I do think that Black Ops 6 definitely has some growing pains and some teething issues, but on a whole, my main complaint with Cold War when it came out was that the system and engine didn't lend well to the zombies mode. And though I still feel that way with Black Ops 6, because every COD zombie mode since Cold War has used the Warzone engine to house the zombie mode. So I still feel like that particular game engine doesn't really flow with the zombies mode like past COD games of old, like BO3, BO4, BO2, etc. But I do think that BO6 makes the best of a bad situation. I think that it greatly improves on the map issue, as it were, where I feel like the maps have variety, they have substance, they have stimulating Easter eggs as well. There is seemingly a more compelling story, I hear, from people who actually care about the story. Personally, I don't give a rat's ass about the story aspect of it. I haven't really cared about the zombies storyline since BO4, so I can't really comment on that angle of it. But when it comes to the quality of zombie map in BO6, it did do a lot right. The maps definitely do have aura, as people called it, right? And definitely good map design and seemingly decent Easter eggs. So on to why I didn't make videos on Black Ops 6 as the maps were coming out. So there's a very easy answer as to why, because on launch I did reaction videos on my first attempt on Liberty Falls and Terminus, right? And there was an attempt to do the same for Citadel de Mor when that came out. And unfortunately for me, my computer is a piece of shit and didn't like that I had OBS and Black Ops 6 open at the same time, and it was like, nope, blue screen for you. And so that was the end of that. And so that kind of killed any motivation to keep up to date with the current updates and newer maps that were coming out in BO6, because after Citadel de Mor was the Tomb, which was very negatively received. So I did kind of fall out off of the treadmill of, the hype of BO6. But does that mean I think that BO6 is a bad game? No, I absolutely do not. I think it, frankly, has the best zombies mode that we have received since Cold War, if not earlier, if not BO4. And despite the modern COD engine not being the greatest to house the zombies mode, I do, however, feel that, like I say, it makes the best of a bad situation and it gave us something. Now, what about BO7? Now, it looks promising. I've seen the cinematic cutscene of Echoes of the Damned, I think it's called. I've seen gameplay and I've heard rumours of this cursed mode that's potentially being added as a way to do away with the weapon rarities, the ammo caches, the modifier, all of the shit that basically I have an issue with modern zombies, essentially. So to me, if this curse mode is all it's cracked up to be and doesn't fall flat on its face under its lofty ambition, then it should have me hooked for BO7. Am I going to play it? Probably not. Not on launch, at least. I might, when the full game is out, I might attempt each of the maps, each of the Easter eggs, and then attempt this cursed mode and see whether it's all it's cracked up to be. So I might, in a year's time, make a video on my final thoughts on BO7, but will I be making active videos on BO7 as that game is coming out, you know, DLC by DLC, season by season or whatever? But I doubt that I will be keeping up to date with modern zombies and be releasing like new zombies content. Does that mean I'm going to be stopping zombies content? Absolutely not. For the last year and a half, I've actually been very pushing towards making solely zombies content, and that was a lot of fun. Will that happen again? Maybe, maybe not. But am I stopping zombies content? Absolutely not. There's no plans to stop. If there's a zombies video that I want to make on this channel, then I'm just going to do it. I'm just not going to tie myself down to anything, is what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, so bottom line is, Black Ops 6, my verdict is honestly, it's alright. I'll be honest, it's not the best thing in the world, but honestly, it's the best zombies mode that we've had in a long time. That's my take, and I've heard different talks online about BO6 actually not being received very well by the wider community, and I don't personally understand that. I mean, I get it, it's the zombies community thing to reject the new game and say that it's never going to be another BO3, but nothing's going to top that game. So why are you comparing it to it, right? It's kind of unfair. Also, me being a BO4 defender, I feel like it's given me a unique perspective on basically any COD zombie mode that comes out. I always give it a day in court before I condemn it, which is what I did unfortunately with Vanguard and the Modern Warfare 3 zombies bullshit. BO6 was actually quite good considering we got 6 zombies maps, and yeah, not all of them were great, but some of them really were. Terminus and Citadel del Mor are 2 of the best zombie maps that we have seen in a long time. They're like up there in quality to the OG stuff like Call of the Dead and Der Riese, right? Maybe zombies is finally on an uptrend after all these years of nosediving from the quality of BO3. We might be finally out of the trench, you know? Who knows? I'm keeping my hopes positive when it comes to BO7. I might completely eat those words and be back here in a year's time to say BO7 was worse than Vanguard, but we don't want to wish that into existence, do we? So that'll do it. Expect a Call of Duty Zombies map tier list video coming on the channel very soon, where I rank every zombie map in order of release, including the remakes and the Dead Ops Arcade stuff and the non-Treyarchs and basically every single zombies experience that's ever been released since Nact, all the way to Reckoning in BO6 and everything in between, obviously, including non-Treyarch. So that video should be fun, so look out for that. So there you have it. That has been me talking your ear off about zombies. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.